Now ain't this a pretty looking delivery? Creative have just sent over the brand new Zen Hybrid SXFI headphones, and apart from looking pretty sweet, I mean, come on, the Creative, they gotta sound good. Okay, opening them up. We should be getting, well, probably not much in terms of accessories, seeing how thin this box is. It's also a sign that the headphones themselves probably aren't that big, given how small the box was, and yep, these are pretty good size as far as nice portable headphones go, and they're even more beautiful than I could have ever predicted. Look at these. The nice golden accents are right up my alley, and they look really nice with the white. Granted, they'll probably look a bit strange on me, seeing how I pretty much always just dress head to toe in black. Okay, not today, because it's like 30 degrees outside. Though, to be fair, usually I dress up in black even if it's 30 degrees outside, so whatever. These are not going to match my usual wardrobe, but I gotta say, they do look pretty fetching. Okay, my phone is lavender, my previous Note 20 Ultra is like proper gold, but like, you know, golden Galaxy Watch 4 color, golden accents on this, it works pretty nicely. Before we see how well they sound, let's see what else was included. We did have what I assume just to be a little carrying case or something. Yep, it just has a nice subtle Creative logo at the bottom, and inside there is nothing. Just a nice snack for later. You also get two cables, a USB Type A to C, and just a standard headphone connector as well. While they do support Bluetooth, you can also run them wirelessly via the audio jack right here, and there's also USB Type C, which I assume you're also able to run audio via that instead. And then here on the right, you have all of the other options. So you have your volume controls, your on button, a microphone array for the active noise cancelling and taking calls. You have the actual ANC button right here, and another special XFI button just here off to the side. XFI is basically the special spatial audio, which I got to try at Computex recently, and it was pretty interesting to say the least, or at least on the smaller Zen Air XFI buds, which we'll be unboxing later, don't you worry about that. However, let's see exactly how all of that sounds on the big boys. This is kind of trippy already. When I'm just like tapping on various things on my phone, for a second I thought they weren't connected because it sounded like the sound was going from my phone, but no, it's the XFI spatial audio doing its thing. It sounds like the sound is coming from in front of me near my phone, but no, the sound is actually just going straight from the headphones, which is a very, very weird feeling. Already, the spatialness of it is not going to be for everyone. Obviously, it's difficult for you to hear what it sounds like, obviously, but it does feel almost very distant. And while Creative talk a lot about how amazing this tech is, I feel it does, in the end, sound very similar to how a lot of these spatial audio solutions sound like, where the audio sounds almost kind of distant, and it loses a bit of that closeness, even if it does make you feel a bit more immersed. So it's definitely down to personal preference, I'll say. Now let's very simply just turn it off, and let's see what it sounds like now. Okay, yeah, this feels a lot cleaner. You don't have that kind of distance. It just kind of feels like it gets in your ears, like any pair of headphones since the 90s. Okay, so this is with ambient mode. I can hear myself really, really well over the audio going in, and I can't really hear anything else around me. What do we have next? Okay, so this is just normal ANC. I sound a lot more muffled now. I can barely hear myself talk, and the audio sounds a lot more cleaner with adaptive. What's next, lady in my ear? Okay, with adaptive, the audio sounds a bit more muffled, I'd say. I can still barely hear myself, but also the environment is also pretty quiet, so that's pretty good. That's not the end though, because they also have an app. I hate whenever stuff like this have like separate apps, but whatever. We can do a few interesting things here from what I can tell, including our EQ, which you can just very easily just alter like this. It's actually pretty nice and intuitive. I usually prefer something like this, you know, just kind of crush the mids, add a bit at the top and in the bass. Something like this is usually fine for me. Issue is that it's also been taking so long to finish up setting the device in app. Oh, and I say that, it finished. No, never mind, the message is still there. Make up your mind, come on. You can also actually listen to music directly from this app if you have any downloaded onto your device. So let's be honest, most of us are just using some music app like Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, or whatever else. I'm one of the weirdos using Amazon Music, don't ask me why. Okay, you can also do head mapping here for, I assume, some better performance out of the XFI. This is the issue with these apps. I can't see if I'm doing it correctly because I can't see it on the screen. Okay, so I just like took a picture of my ear like this. I get it now. So now I have to do my full head, kind of like this. There we go. That's like the dumbest face I could ever pull. And then I do my other ear, if I get my hair out of the way, like this. Yes, that's an ear. Come on, app, I believe in you that you can recognize my other ear. Let's turn XFI on yet again. Okay, and with the head mapping, it does actually sound a bit better. So hot tip, go through the process, get the app, do the head mapping, because it does actually work. So it's not this plug and play experience by any means, but I mean, that's the case for most products nowadays. But I think still for the quality it provides and the kind of really nice look to them, these are actually not that bad, and price-wise, it's also pretty good. At least you know you're paying for that kind of creative quality. So would you get these yourself? Let me know down in the comments below, and definitely stay tuned for our full review of these coming very, very soon. And maybe check out our Patreon as well, because even a single $1 a month truly goes a long way in making videos like these possible. Plus huge thanks to Gavin Burns, Jason Rage, Ella Vroniak, Dev Panda, Baldish Velka, Patrick Harrison, another student, Meg Sumner, Shin Ulcroft Lensby, Level Up, and Robert Sanders. But anyway, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.